Okay, Mr. Cambodia, you will be given with 1 minute to say your thoughts about the topic, a man with a noble purpose. Timer, please. Your time begins now.
Good evening, everyone. A man with a noble purpose. A man with a noble purpose is me. I can say that because I have personal qualities that I have, and I know the noble thing is a loving person, a appreciated person, not a big person, but with a big heart. And the most important thing is I can be a man with a good heart. Novels being easy. You know why? The novel is a big responsibility, and novel is easy because they learn to how to love and respect the others. By this, you have a good and peaceful life, and that's all. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mr. Cambodia. Let's move on to our next candidate. Good evening, Mr. Central Philippines. How are you?
I'm okay.
Okay, Mr. Central Philippines. You know the topic, ba? A man with a noble purpose. So say something about it, and your time begins now.
Good evening, Rosario, Batangas. My noble purpose is having a sense of ethics and compassion, and I'll be using the perspicacity and experience and knowledge that I've acquired from the organization by devoting myself towards the people, by doing charity works and providing welfare support towards the people that's needed, and by being a good ambassador of goodwill and having a sense of virtue and morals. And I think that is the essence of nobility, to make the people feel love. That is my noble purpose. Thank you.
Thank you very
so
much.
Mr. Central Philippines. The next one is Mr. Colombia.
Okay, hola, Mr. Colombia. How are you?
Hola, buenas noches. Good evening, everyone.
Okay, you know, Mr. Colombia, you've got lots of supporters on that side. Many supporters on that side. Would you like to say something to them? Would you like to say gracias to everyone?
Gracias. Salamat po.
Okay, Mr. Colombia, you know the topic, a man with a noble purpose. And your time begins now.
Okay. So, my purpose of noble is wake up. You know, I love wake up in the morning. What will not happen, or where I will be, or who I will meet. It's just important to think is to give the real feelings, you know, because I'm noble by heart, and being part of this prestigious organizations, I can give or coming or giving my feelings real for help, and just to be yourself. It doesn't matter if in your life. It's just to be if the life is give lemons, you need to do lemonade. So I just want to say thank you first, God, because He can do it to give us this moment for Him.
Thank you very much, Mr. Colombia. Your time is up. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Next on the list, we're calling now Mr. China.
Mr. China. Good evening, Mr. China. Ni hao. Ni hao ma. Okay, Mr. China. Your topic is about a man with a noble purpose, and your time begins now.
I believe that being a noble person will teach you to have courage. Why? Because it taught me to have courage. Courage to fight my fears. Courage to fight for my dreams. And that's not all. It will teach you also generosity, humanity, and leadership. And respect. Respect to others, no matter what color of your skin, no matter what country you're from, will teach you respect. We should respect each other. And I'll also thank you that I've been part of this organization, and I've learned so many things here. And I thank you.
Thank
That's
you very
very
much.
heartfelt. Thank you so much, Mr. China. We are now calling Mr. India.
Mr. India.
I've been hearing these people, clapping
If it's
from number
funny,
1 to number 12. Good job.
Yeah, okay. Good evening, Mr. India. Namaste. This is your first time here in the Philippines, right? So how do you find Filipino hospitality? How do you find the Filipino people? Have you enjoyed your stay? Have you enjoyed your stay here? And would you be inviting your friends to come over, most especially here in Rosario, Batangas? Okay. Okay, and your topic is about a man with a noble purpose. And Mr. India, your time begins now.
Thank you for your question. A man is known by his noble qualities, courageous, nature, and outstanding achievements. This person stands their ground despite being surrounded by challenges and hardship. His leading figure is selfless and never hesitate to help others and keep them safely there. Furthermore, he should have the personality to become the role model for the society and others by leading an example. The most quality of a noble person is self-sacrifice.
Thank you very much, Mr. India. Your time
Time is up. We are now calling Mr. Iran.
Mr. Iran is Barong, provided by Mr. Jojo Ali. Good evening, Mr. Iran. How do you say hi in Iranian? Shalom.
Salam.
Shalom. Okay. Mr. Iran, your thoughts about the topic, a man with a noble purpose. I'm sure you have prepared something, and your time begins now.
Hello Philippines, kumusta ka? How are you? I hope you are fine. My purpose being a noble is to be a voice for women. Because women are struggling in entire the world. In my country, Iran, women are dying and fighting for basic human rights. The right to not wear hijab, the right to not walk freely, the right to love. I look at my mom and my sisters through their eyes, and I wish a better future for all of the women in the world with the same struggles. And I'm here to say that women and men are equal in the eyes of God, because we are all humans and servants of God. For women, life, freedom. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, Mr. Iran.
Definitely a call to action.
Uh-huh.
Let's move on with Myanmar.
I can basically feel the conviction in the voice of Mr. Iran. Okay, we have here with us Mr. Myanmar, Ming Laba. Mr. Myanmar.
Mingalaba.
How are you?
I'm good.
First time here in the Philippines?
Yeah, it's my first time.
How do you find the Filipinos?
Yeah, they are very kind,
Uh-huh.
very cute.
You are very cute.
They are very kind and very cute, especially this group of people there. They've been very, very supportive. Okay, Mr. Myanmar, the topic is about a man with a noble purpose. And your time begins now.
There is a word taking responsibilities. Individual responsibilities include taking care of yourself, your families, your friends, and your societies, and your countries, and the arm itself. Yeah. Purpose did not come to person life by an accident. One's purpose is being shaped by the person's responsibilities that they are making. That This at least we can and we should do right away. Please pray for Myanmar. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Mr.
Thank you
Myanmar.
so much.
Your time is up.
And you can be assured of our prayers.
Yes.
All right, and I think this is your time to cheer because the next is Mr. Philippines.
Okay, magandang gabi sa iyo, Mr. Philippines. Kumusta ka?
Magandang gabi po, mabuti naman po ako.
Okay, you are the host candidate for this year's Mr. World Noble King because I think in 2019 we had the Mr. World Noble King, the first ever Mr. World Noble King in Manila, and in 2020 we had it in Japan, and right now we're back right here in the Philippines, specifically in Rosario,
Batangas.
So how does it feel considering that you are the host candidate and at the same time you're competing and making friends with your co-candidates?
I feel a great amount of pressure seeing everyone here. Most of us are Filipinos, so I am very pressured to work hard here, but I am also proud that I am here to represent each and every one of you.
Okay. Thank you very much, Mr. Philippines, and good luck. And the topic about a man with a noble purpose, with that, your time begins now.
A man with a noble purpose is a man who seeks to make a positive impact in the lives of people. It does not matter if he is rich, if he is famous, those things don't matter. What matters is he has a good heart who is willing to serve others. He will sacrifice for his cause because he believes that his purpose is greater than himself. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you very much, Mr. Philippines.
That's another heartfelt answer over there coming from the Philippines.
And I think the supporters of Mr. Philippines are very happy.
Okay, so he's actually bringing a crowd right now. We are calling the next Phil Japan.
Mr. Phil Japan. Okay, Mr. Phil Japan, konnichiwa. Magandang gabi. Okay, your topic about a man with a noble purpose. I'm sure you have prepared something for that, and your time begins now.
I will use my father as an example here because my father is hardworking and very kind. He always puts our family first. Being a hardworking man is respected because they are doing their job very well. And even though he's struggling, he will not stop working for this family. So I'll be proud of my father. He's my inspiration and I love him. And so, I'm proud of my father and because he's a noble man in this world. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Mr. Phil Japan.
Thank you so much. It's very emotional, and I can
Yes.
see that many are teary-eyed right
That's
now.
very heartfelt, okay?
Next on the list, if we have the Philippines, of course, coming from one of the places, we are calling our very own, the Philippine South, coming from Rosario, Batangas.
We got lots of awards on both sides of the stage, and you know, Mr. Philippine South. I asked the Mr. Philippines how does it feel to be the host country for this year. But in your case, how does it feel that you are the host candidate at the same time your municipality is the host for this year's Mr. World Noble King? How does it feel?
You know, I'm just so happy and blessed that the organization and Tito Obet Recalde chose to be the host country, my municipality, Rosario, Batangas, to be the host country. And I'm just so proud to present to all of you my beautiful home country, Rosario, Batangas. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mr. Philippine South. And yes, your time begins now.
Good evening. For me, to be a noble man is not just an easy task. But if we would keep our passion burning, that of doing what is good and what is right, not just for oneself, but more for the world we will live in, our goal would be at hand. You see, God gave us two hands for the very reason that one is used to receive with, while the other to give with. And with the countless blessings that we are getting, it is but just right to share the same, to extend a hand and to be of service. Our ways to share a portion of oneself to others not just to make a difference, but more to touch lives. So to speak, to be noble is more than just being clothed with dignity and integrity. It is more than just under the cloak of honesty and morality. Rather, it is that sense of responsibility and accountability that will push us to make things happen. And as long as each one of us would take a strong grip to the steering wheel of goodness in our beings, the mission to live life with a purpose.
Thank you very much, Mr. Philippines. Thank you.
I got a goosebumps there, I can say. All right, and next on the list is Mr. Sri Lanka.
Mr. Sri Lanka, he has some friends who are watching for his victory this evening. The diplomat of the Embassy of Sri Lanka is here right now, okay? Ayubowan, Mr. Sri Lanka, how are you? You're fine? Please.
Ayubowan.
Okay, would you like to say hello to everyone here in the Philippines?
Hi everyone, and especially thanking a staff from Sri Lankan Embassy in Manila, Philippines.
Okay, Mr. Sri Lanka. The topic is about a man with a noble purpose, and your time begins now.
A man with a noble purpose. Aren't we all supposed to be that man? Noble? A word with a deep meaning. A person who has integrity, duty conscious, no matter what, no matter nobody is watching, even though you have to maintain your noble qualities. It doesn't have to be a media show, not just in front of the camera. You should maintain your noble qualities. Especially if the person is concerned about little children in the society and elderly people, those are the people who doesn't have voice. Be the beacon of the hope, voice for the people, voice for the voiceless. Then it shows your noble qualities. That noble qualities will take a long way in your life. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mr. Sri Lanka.
Thank you so much, Mr. Sri Lanka. And completing our list for tonight, Mr. Phil, Vietnam.
How do you say hello in Vietnam? Ciao. Okay, how are you, Mr. Vietnam?
I'm fine.
You're fine. And basically, you know the topic. It's a man with a noble purpose. Your time begins now.
A man with a noble purpose. They're saying that every person in this world has their bare purpose why they are here. Though we cannot be sure of its main objective, but one thing for sure is that we all have a universal purpose, and that is to be noble. To be noble is to have moral quality, and that is to be humane and right-minded. This noble purpose was brought to us in order to keep our life and our world in harmony. You see, we make our own lives, and it's up to us, man, to take encourage to others to take living that given life with virtue, principle, and honor. That's all. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mr. Vietnam.
Thank you so much. And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. We're actually done with that segment.